Before I jump too far into it, I do want to acknowledge thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. This is so exciting. Like, who would have thought out of just like randomly posting one video talking about my experience getting laid off that this is where I will be. Some quick analytics. I am about to hit 200 subscribers. Honestly, I think I'm gonna hit I looked away. Honestly, I think I'm gonna hit 200 by the end of today. I will have almost reached my first 1,000 watch time hours. So I'm just so excited. This is so lit. I had one subscriber, I'll try to find her name and put it below or whatever, but she was so kind. She just randomly shared my video, asked her followers to, you know, watch it, and if they liked me to just subscribe to my channel. So, and I just feel like that one little act of kindness, I was overwhelmed in the moment because I'm like, oh my gosh, people don't just like do that, right? People, but then again, people do. I feel so incredibly blessed and so incredibly thankful. So thank you guys so much. I'm shocked. This is wild. I just don't even know what to say. For today's video, I want to jump right into talking about fear. The fear of starting versus the fear of failure. These are two different situations that I have been dealing with personally in my life. Honestly, it's so overwhelming. I mean, I could use YouTube as an example. I recently found my very first video I ever recorded, and I never posted it. I just recorded it, and I was just like, I'm so excited. It was back in 2020. I'm so excited, and I was going, and I think back to that time, and I'm like, what was it that kept me from posting that original video? It was just, honestly, it boils down to fear. The fear of getting started. The fear of getting started holds you back from so much. I think I had been confident enough to post that video 2 or 3 years ago. How many subscribers would I have now? You know, what would my following be? What could I have experienced? My point here is that I feel like sometimes we hold ourselves back because of the fear of getting started. Fear will hold you back, period. Fear will keep you from doing things that you truly want to do. You and I both know what's on your heart. You know what's on your heart to do, right? You know where your dreams are. You see them. If you're like me, I can literally see my dreams. Like, I can see there's a vision of what God has put on my heart, in my mind, in my brain. And honestly, it's on repeat every day. Let me know. I know I'm not tripping. Like, let me know down in the comments if you have that clear vision of what you are purposed to do, like what is inside your mind. You may not know exactly how you're supposed to get to it, because that was like my thing. I'm like, how do I achieve that vision or that goal that's in my mind and in my body, right? But you know that it's there, and fear will keep you stuck. It will keep you stranded, and it'll keep you stifled, unhappy, sad. I can talk so freely about it now because I feel like I have been actively dealing with my fear for the longest time. And 2020 was a rough year for everybody, you know. That was the year of the pandemic. It was just a rough year. Could have predicted that we would have been going through a global pandemic. Like, everything was on hold, everything halted. So like, I'm not trying to make an excuse for myself, but I think we were all just trying to survive. And fear was so ramped up that year because we just did not know what was going on. We didn't know what was going to happen. And I definitely think it contributed to my choices, my decisions. One way I've been able to work through it is just by, one, being honest with myself and acknowledging that the fear is real, it's valid, it's there, but deciding to move forward anyway, deciding to do it. Like, for example, YouTube. Like, I was terrified to post that video of me getting laid off, but I was just like, what else? I mean, the only thing that can happen is that it performs horribly, and the exact opposite happened. One way to move through that fear is to just push yourself to do the thing that scares you. I have realized that in order to make small, tiny movements and change in our lives, we have to be willing to do it Do it now and do it afraid. That's how we change our lives. That's how we make little tiny baby steps towards improving our lives and reaching our goals. Part of YouTube is literally repeating yourself, because I stumble through these sentences sometimes and then I just end up having to say it 3 times in a row. So yeah, I'm using YouTube as an example, but you could fill in the blank with whatever it is you want to do. Like, do you want to write? Do you want to teach? What do you want to do? Once you start it, once you pick that ball up and you get it rolling and get it moving, don't let your foot off the gas. I have made it a goal to try to be as consistent as possible. In fact, today I'm trying my hand at batch recording this video, and I have 2 other videos planned to record today. So in total, I'm recording 3 videos today, and I plan to edit them all tomorrow, post one tomorrow, and then schedule the other 2 for next week, just so that I could get ahead, just so that I could help myself stay consistent. With fear, that's what you have to do. If you know that fear is there, then you have to still push it aside, do the thing that scares you, but if you can, do it in advance. Like, to stay consistent with addressing that fear, do it as much as you can. Do it early, do it often. Stay on top of it, because you know that fear is there. And because we don't want the fear to stop us and keep us stifled and keep us stuck, we have to do things that help us move past that fear. So that's why I'm trying batch recording today, to set myself up. Set myself up, set yourself up for success. Next thing I kind of want to talk about, looking at the camera, who decided that failing was a bad thing? I know that sounds really like crazy to say, but like, when do we get so focused on like failing being such a bad thing? Failure is necessary to succeed. Failure helps you. Failing helps you figure out what not to do, how much not to do it. You need failure. Failure needs to be a part of your life. You can feel it. Now, you don't have to stay stuck in it, but you do need it, because failure is going to propel you into that next level of your life. I started recording in 2020. I had a couple videos, posted a few, but then I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't in the right mental space, and I felt like it was a failure. But I think having those experiences have propelled me to be able to do what I'm doing now, which is continuously put myself out there, even though it feels a little cringy. I hate self-promoting. I hate putting it out there. It just, honestly, it's a little weird for me to even be like, hey, watch my video. Doing it because in my heart, I know that I'm set apart. God has destined me for greatness. I believe in myself, and it's something that I want to try. I am a natural creative, and I know that I can be successful at whatever I put my mind to do. So I push myself to do it anyway. I heard a leader once say to fail fast, and that is something that has stuck with me for years. Fail fast, and not only fail fast, but fail forward, right? So you take that failure and you use it to push you to the next level, to push you to the next step. Fail fast, fail forward. I love that. Like, that's amazing. I think the last thing I want to say, and I said this again earlier, but I just want to reiterate, is just do it. Do it now and do it afraid, because if you don't want to look back and regret anything. We put age with different things. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what age and stage you are. Take the risk and bet on yourself, because you're worth it. You have to believe that you're worth it. And you are worth it. I believe you're worth it. I believe I'm worth it too, which is why I'm doing this. I used to think, what is this person gonna think of me? What is, that person? I'm like, first of all, I don't even talk to some of these people I was like bringing up in my head. Susie Carmichael from 7th grade, what is she gonna think of what I posted? Who cares? I don't care what Susie Carmichael thinks. First of all, I haven't talked to her since 7th grade, but also this is my way of expressing myself. And I put these videos out to help other people. And if other people like Susie Carmichael doesn't like it, then she has the option not to watch. I cannot be concerned with what other people think of me. I can only show up as my best self, and I can only be myself, and I'm fine with that. It has taken me such a long time to get that in my brain. What other people think about you is not your responsibility. You don't have to stoop to their level. You don't even have to consider their opinions. When you are addressing fear, You have to be laser focused on your goal, and then you have to zone in on it, and you just have to go for it. And I'm telling you, just do it now and do it afraid. I hope this helps somebody. Let me know down in the comments below, is that something you've ever struggled with? Fear of getting started, fear of failing. For me, it's been kind of a double whammy these last couple of years, but I am actively working on addressing my fear. I am no longer going to let fear make the decisions for me. And I hope that that's something that you can say to yourself as well. As always, I'm so thankful, so blessed. I feel so happy to have this space and to be building a community of people who genuinely want to support me and see me do better. Oh my gosh. Road to 1K. I could not have imagined that this is how this experience would go for me. Before I go, don't forget to smash the like button for the algorithm, leave a comment, and don't forget, most importantly, to subscribe to my channel. I hope this really helped you. It helped me to talk about it. I will see you guys later. I hope that you have an amazing day.